Okay, so there was a story about a girl. Her name is Aleysha Ortiz, a 19-year-old from Hartford, Connecticut. She actually graduated with honors from Hartford Public School back in June 2024. So apparently she is suing the school, the high school that she attended, because right now she's in college, actually UConn. Wow, that's prominent, the big college. But she filed a lawsuit in regards to her not being able to read or write. Yeah, so there's a lot of things to unfold in this um on this story, but I think this is like about a few months back. Um, on the I saw this on ABC or something like that, one of those news outlet that they were covering this, and I thought it was kind of odd. Why would she go all the way up to be able to accomplish or be in college, for that matter, and not able to write, read or write? So yeah,
Did you ever think
let's.
you'd be going
There's a video here that I want you to watch, and let's see, and we'll go through them.
think you'd be going to college here?
No, never. Never in a million years.
In some ways, Aleysha Ortiz is living an American dream. The 19-year-old began her freshman year at the University of Connecticut in Hartford this fall. She's excited to study public policy, the culmination of hard work after moving north from Puerto Rico as a child. Do you remember when you first came to Connecticut?
Yes, I remember I was very nervous, but I know it was gonna be better opportunities for me to learn.
But Aleysha says those opportunities never came to fruition. Even today, could you read this, or would it take you a long time?
It's impossible. I just see his words everywhere.
Aleysha graduated from the Hartford Public School system last year, but she says today she is illiterate. She still doesn't know how to read or write. When she was in early education,
They would just either tell me to stay in a corner and sleep, or just
Wow.
draw pictures, flowers.
Yeah. So would you consider that as neglect? Well, I don't know. The bottom line is the school system, educational system failed her. You know, because there's a lot of people, a lot of kids now graduating or accomplishing what they, getting diplomas, getting this certificate, but not knowing anything about real life. In this case, read and write basic, necessities that you need. So now she's 19. And then there was a story about like that's that she had to just do text to speech or something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at.
For them.
and when she was in high school, she relied on speech-to-text programs
there you
and
go.
other apps to read and write essays. So, if you had an assignment where you had to write something, you'd open up a document like this and then do what?
I
You
would
speak
go
to it.
here to use the text to speech,
It says dictate.
dictate, yep. I love pizza.
This is how you would do your assignments.
And then
Cats of the World VAK sporting a twin prop airplane.
If you had to read something,
Wow.
that's how you do it. She said her mother, who does not speak English well, tried to get answers.
So this is, yeah. I mean, how many kids are there using this? With this new technology now, text to speech. They just random, they just listen to the book. and not reading them. So it's just like hiring someone to read a book for you. So this is why essential to be able to look at the, to look at the writing and read them out loud. Huh.
She advocated so much. She went to the school. The principal will promise her that they will do better.
And I know a lot of kids that does that. I think one of my kids.
Better. And sometimes there will be people from the district or the directors promising her that they will do better.
Now, Aleysha is suing the Hartford Board of Education and the city for negligence. The suit alleges the school district documented and acknowledged Aleysha's learning challenges through multiple grades, but because they were not adequately addressed, she continued to struggle academically and began exhibiting maladaptive behaviors in the classroom.
Sometimes I will feel proud to be the bad child because at least I was something to them, and I wasn't invisible.
While the city of Hartford and an educator named in the suit declined to comment when contacted by CNN, in a statement, Hartford Public Schools wrote, "While Hartford Public Schools cannot comment on pending litigation, we remain deeply committed to meeting the full range of needs our students bring with them when they enter our schools and helping them reach their full potential."
What's the dog, man?
Dr. Jesse Turner is the leader of the Literacy Center at Central Connecticut State University. He feels the main issue here is inequality in public education.
Inequality in public education. Inequality of public education. Huh.
America should be asking a question.
What do you mean by
Do we really care about our children, all of our children? And I would argue that maybe we don't.
A 2019 report from EdBuild, which promotes...
Well, this is why I'm for dismantling this public or education department from the federal level. It's because of cases like this. Because in a scenario where, let's say, a public school in the middle of nowhere in America, they're getting funded by the federal, they do have to submit reports, to how many kids are graduating and how many, and proficiency on a lot of aspects of the learning, So they just trying to, cook the books or to write the report just to get funded, from the federal. So, and a lot of teachers and teacher unions are getting paid based on, I guess it's not based off the, how many kids are really learning, but it's based on how many kids are graduating or passing, So, yeah, that's something to ponder.
Equity in public schools found that majority non-white school districts get $23 billion less than districts that serve mostly white students.
What?
Minority enrollment in Hartford.
So in this report, they want more money to funnel to those non-white schools because the report says. I see where this
is
goes.
at about 90%.
The Department of Education's a big con job.
Plus, Turner fears a crucial guardrail will be lost if the Trump administration follows through with abolishing the Department of Education.
How do I protect the special education children? Who do I go to?
They just have to start from scratch, right? Because for decades, I mean, United States spends billions of dollars, but where are we at in the world scale? You know what I mean? I think they were like in the 30s, something like that. I don't know. I got to look that up, but we're not top 10. United States is not top 10 when it comes to, fundamentals, learning fundamentals. I mean, in Chicago alone, I mean, I see a report there was like I think third and fourth grade. There's a huge number of kids that don't know how to write and read or write. And yeah, so where's the money going? You know what I mean? So got to restart, scratch that. I don't think Trump is saying that we should get rid of all that thing that he's talking about the for special kids. He's talking about like, get rid of them and maybe bring it down to state level, so they can monitor that thing precisely. Whose kids need attention. No matter what, homeschool your kids, But then again, not a lot of parents are capable of homeschooling. Whether it be like because of time, money. I mean, who's going to go to work? You know what I mean? So they rely on the public school system to babysit their kids. So
if I close it down.
College has presented its own obstacles, but Aleysha says UConn has been accommodating, but she doesn't want any other student to go through what she experienced.
I know we can do better, and I know we have a powerful community that wants to do better. I want to be the voice for them.
Danny Freeman, CNN, Hartford, Connecticut.
Is she really, though? I mean, it's kind of hard to say. She might be faking it. What I'm saying, she might be. I'm just saying that they really have to go back to the days where, maybe when she was really young, or maybe she just have the learning disability, I don't know. A lot of things to unfold in this case. All right, let me know what you think. And keep it here.